Well, hello. How are we today? I've just got back from Montserrat, which is high up in the Galactic Mountains in Spain. It was amazing. It was a lot. I just got back and I've just done the weather report, and it's all about water, and it's astonishing because now there's going to be a huge rainstorm here, which is much welcome because it's been extremely hot. But it's just amazing how it's reflecting this week's cosmic weather report. And today it's all about water, but primordial water, and it's coming from Neptune and Silesia. They're the main players at the moment, which I was made aware of as Neptune has just gone retrograde, so slowing down to enable, and we're going to talk more of that today. So what we're going to play you, if you want to take a very close your eyes or whatever you want to do, we're going to play where Neptune is right now, working with the coding that's coming through the water from the Great Central Sun, but we're going to talk all about that. So just take a very deep breath. Let it all go and just take it in. Sorry, I clunked the microphone. I'm not used to it, so we're getting used to each other, and it wanted to join in, so that was that little crack at the end. So I'll just put that down. We were asked to create the golden ratio chart from where Neptune is, and it reveals some quite interesting information, especially after the couple of days I've had with a very dear friend, Renata, who's an amazing being, and it's just been amazing. So anyway, with that much ado, we shall get cracking, and I will read from the Dragon's Eye Hub blog, which is what I write first, and then I print it out so I remember everything to tell everybody, or to let you all know, not tell, but to let you all know where the frequencies are. So anything that you don't quite understand, or you think what was that frequency or what was that, just go to dragonseyehub.com, go to the blog, and then just find this week's Venus weather report. And if English isn't your first language, then there's a language bar at the top. Just find the language that you require. Okay, so with that being said, off we go. As I said, I just got literally back from Montserrat in Spain, the most amazing monastery perched high up on these amazing galactic mountains. I mean, every month on the 11th, people congregate on these mountains to look for any sign of life other that's extraterrestrial. It's quite an interesting place. When perched on top of this hill is a monastery, and it's got this Black Madonna, which, interestingly enough, apparently was carved by Luke in Jerusalem, and it was placed in a cave to hide it from the Moors when they were invading. And how it became black was with all the smoke from the candles over the 1,000 years after the monastery was built, and the Madonna was placed there, and she's gone black over time. So it's quite interesting, you know, the stories that have emanated from this place, but the energy is absolutely sublime. So if you're ever in the area or you have been there, you'll understand what I'm saying. But it's definitely on everybody's tick list. In fact, I was asked that maybe I might go there, and if anybody would like a frequency session while I'm there, I shall put some dates out and we might make that happen. And my friend who I was working with, she's an amazing crystalline heart energy shaman. She's just amazing. We may be working there together, so watch this space. That may be happening. We shall see. So here we go. So as I said, it was 1,000 years old last year in 2025, and I visited it last year with my aunt and a friend Orla from Ireland. And so it was quite interesting when me and my friend went out of the blue, but it wasn't really out of the blue. You know, it was the day after the 7/7 portal day, which was the day when Neptune went retrograde, which means he slowed down. So interesting how when we meditated whilst there, and there was a mass being held and the energy was off the charts, I was taken to the second star on the Orion belt, to a place where I've been before. But there is a diamond table of Amenti there, where you place your third eye within its energy and ask any question, and if the answer is yours, then it will be given. I was intrigued why there. Then for the first time I was shown the nature of the table. So this table is like a huge diamond table. I mean, you couldn't see where it ended, and there were different beings all the way around it, and they were placing hands or thought or third eye within this diamond table. And as I said, you know, questions were being answered if the answers were yours. But for this time, for the first time, it became plasma. And when it became plasma, I was asked to go in, and as I went in, there were all different kinds of waters, all from different planets, from different universes, different kinds of liquid that it's been, all the experiences. It was amazing, but it took me to the very, very, very centre, and there I was shown the nature of the table, where the primordial drop of water was created, which has experienced so much through beings and planets. What a journey. It was a really interesting journey. I asked of its origin, the centre of source the drop emanated. Let me show you. And I was shown a sun so bright, so iridescent. And I've been here before, but as a different being. Yes, was the reply. I asked, why show me you within source? Then I was shown all the stars, which are all the suns, including ours, that have all this drop. Well, it doesn't have this drop, but it has an essence of this drop, this primordial drop, this energy of water from within, from this one drop. It's time to connect, was the remark. Fire and water are a healing combination. So now I'm emanating, this is what this primordial drop was expressing, now I'm emanating to the Atlantic Ocean seabed, to the pyramid that had been activated from the 5/5 portal in 2026. I was shown how we were being asked to connect to this energy, as there is a wave of this energy emanating out through all waters, asking us to go to any water and place our feet anywhere we are in the world, anywhere, even if it's tap water in a bowl, because it all connects, asking us to go to any water, place our feet there and saying the words love, love, love 3 times. Simple. That's all it's asking. And I was like, wow, okay, I shall send that message out. So here we are. I was then guided to look to Neptune, which is our love source on the left side of the heart, who went retrograde, as I said, on the 7/7 portal 2026, slowing his energy down so we can connect. He is the male divine of water, enabling this activation. He's asking us not to dim to fit in, and if we do not dim to fit in and speak our truth, there is an initiation within this. And if you want to invoke and work with Neptune, number 1, if you've got your personal frequency chart, if you haven't, let me know. We can create a session for you and we can give you all your frequencies. if you haven't, you can still connect on a collective level on 432 hertz on the 333 hertz, and all you need to do is say, I invoke the 432 on the 333, I am love, I love. That's it. And this will be expanding limitless activation through this water energy. Just play and or invoke, just connect, or just be. Just play it around your house and just be. Have a bath, salt, play the frequency and just see what comes in for you. But we are really being asked to connect. Let's carry on. I'll turn the page and see what else have we got. What have we got? The feminine divine of water, working through the asteroid Salacia, is working within the same frequency, 432 hertz, and she is creating a Lemurian portal to enable the non-physical to work with the physical. She's working with the initiation also, and separation from the old identity. So together they're working in harmony to aid this global healing from source. So if you want to connect to Salacia, she's on 432 hertz on the 222, and if you want to invoke Salacia, you say, I invoke the 432 on the 222, I am love, I am salt, I am water. Now, as we said, Neptune has gone retrograde, which means he's slowed right down for this energy to really come in. But he goes direct December the 13th, 2026, so we've got quite a long time with this energy. This energy is allowing us to slow down and allow for this activation. Remember, ask. As this is about free will, this energy will be working with all healers. So if you're a healer out there, this energy you can work with, and you can work it with your clients if you're not already doing so. And during this time there will be much evolvement through all waters within the body, especially the blood and Gaia, carrying codes to all cells. So this is a time to really venture in to what this means for you. And then I was asked to create a golden ratio chart for this energy, which creates 2 points of view. So how does this work? The golden ratio has 2 balancing points, and so if there's any polarity which normally comes in on the 144, these 2 points will help. So point 1 was waxing moon and harvest on the frequency of 417 on the 333 hertz, to enable expansion of emotional intelligence to come in and help from your higher self to work with this energy. This energy will be available after the new moon on Tuesday the 14th of July, working on the frequency of 396 hertz on the 222 hertz, working again through a Lemurian portal, communicating with us, communicating emotional intelligence to aid a new way of being. And look to see if the 396 on the 222, look to see if you have this in your personal chart, to see where this energy is playing out within you. So 417 on the 333 hertz, simply play and or invoke, just connect, just be. The second point of this conversation was 852 hertz on the 666. This is working with Venus to enable the subconscious to reveal what is needed with clarity to move forward. This will be activating many to remember why they are here, who they are, a sovereign being of light, and unfolding the details, maybe just the headline for now, because this is going to be a long process till December, and then who knows what happens then. You know, we have lots of things going on right now. So again, 852 on the 666, look to see if you've got this in your personal chart. If not, just play and connect, 852 hertz. Ask the question, see what comes through, maybe just through a book or something online, a conversation with a friend, or a faint memory that is coming into focus. If you meditate, if you connect to guides and you can talk to them clearly, this is a time to ask and to connect. It's time for allowance, a time to step back for this inner journey, to connect to this energy and what it means for you. The elephant who is asking us, the elephant always asks us to expand and to come out of our mental energy, asking us to come out of our thinking and go into our feeling energy. The element of water is going to get stronger and stronger. As we are in the fire, remember there is much healing emanating through the fire, this primordial water that's emanating from source. So just remember when I was in Montserrat just, and I was meditating, and all the way through, every time I connected, the heat, the water that was just dripping off me, because the heat was so strong, and this healing element running through the body, it was fascinating. It really was. So Mars and Venus are working and enabling balance through these times. Just play and connect, or just play and be and see what comes in from you. So as usual, every day till next Thursday and including. So for the whole week, we've got every day where Mars and where Venus are and what's happening, and on the 14th when this new moon happens. So Venus is working with the fire element, bringing light codes in from this healing activation of the stars within and without. Just play and connect. So there is, all the lists there, and they're all on dragon'seyehub.com. Mars is working with the earth element, working with the animal and plant kingdom. On the 11th of July 2026, he is asking us, our fire element, our right side that's working with our reality, is asking us to take time to find balance in our lives. We are being encouraged to slow down and consider our intentions carefully before proceeding further. And then, as we said, there's a whole list of where Mars is working from, all on the blog. So just go on dragon'seyehub.com and it will be there. The 14th of July 2026 on 285 Hertz, on the 396 Hertz, on the 999. It's the new moon today. Remembrance through the animal and plant kingdom. Oh no, sorry. I'm still reading from the list of Mars. Sorry, it was on the next page. So that's it for this week. As you can see, I've just arrived in the car after a very long drive, and I haven't stopped. So there is a lot of energy running through, and a lot of great excitement as well. Remember on the 11th, I think that was the 11th. Let's have a look. Where's that gone? On the 11th. Let's have a look. On the 11th, yes, on the 11th of July, which is tomorrow, that is when we're being encouraged to slow down. We're being asked to take time to find balance in our lives, and we are being encouraged to slow down and consider our intentions carefully before proceeding further. Big day tomorrow for that energy, and then it will carry through. So yeah, a lot of energy, a lot of interesting things coming through. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go out and have a very nice meal with some friends. A lot of us is being asked of us right now, so be kind to yourself and others. Sending so much, seeding so much love out there, lots of light. Have a great week, and remember, reach out if you need any help with frequency, or if you want to find your frequencies. We have many practitioners out there, all out throughout the world. So if you want a frequency session, live, I can let you know where they are as well. So a lot of frequency energy. I'm going to stop now. I'm on a high. That's what I am. So I'm just going to relax now. We're going to stop. Have a great week. And remember, be kind and be beautiful. Love you. See you next week. Bye.